are you? Welcome back to my channel. If I look like I'm wearing the same outfit as I was in my last video, you'd be right. I'm batch filming today. Heaven help us all, because my kids are gonna go bananas. They can't stay quiet for this long. So let's try to make this quick. Today it's gonna be a haul video. So what I want to do on this channel is every single week I wanna film a what sold and I wanna film a what I hauled. So I wanna show you what's coming in and what's going out. I'm skipping through the introductions. My name is Caitlin, and for those of you who don't know me, I am a small town reseller in Pennsylvania, and what I do is I go out to thrift stores and yard sales, places like that, and I will thrift for clothes, bring them home, and sell them online and make a profit. I do this on websites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Grailed, Citizen, Tradesy, Etsy, all of them. Whatever. What there is out there, I'm probably on it. Facebook Marketplace, all of them. They're all listed below. If you want to see any of them, they're all down below. But anyways, I have a list here of everything that I hauled. Wrote it all down. So I started on the 15th of February, which was actually President's Day. And I actually went to my local Goodwill, which our Goodwills, what they call the Keystone Goodwills, are not running sales very often. They used to do like a color of the week, like a color tag or whatever, and it would be half price or 25% off or whatever. I don't even remember. So they're not even running sales at this point. So I don't go, like, I just go when I can fit it in because I don't have to be there on a specific day. But the first thing I picked up was this possum stuffed animal, and I thought it was so cool. Like, my husband goes, "Why did you bring that thing home? Oh my God, why did you bring it home?" He always says that. It's so funny. I always tell him, don't question my genius, right? It was a Webkinz. It was a possum Webkinz. It did not come with a tag, so it had no code, but it just was really cool looking stuffed animal. Ran some comps, saw that they were selling for $20 to $25 on eBay. It was a 99-cent animal. I brought it home, and it was $1.99. Not 99 cents. He was $1.99, but I brought him home anyways, and he sold within a day. So he sold on eBay for 20 bucks. I also picked up these New Balance sneakers, and they were in the kids section, and they were priced like a kid's shoe. So they were priced at $6.99, but they were actually a size 6 women's shoe, and they were never worn. And they were studded track shoes. So what I mean by studded is if you flipped them over, on the sole of the shoe, there were holes, and they had these metal spikes that you could put into the holes with the tool that was included. So I had the tool, I had the spikes, I had the shoes. I didn't have a box or any tags, but I had all that. So I picked those up for $7 and listed them. I was really happy with that. I hope they sell. They haven't sold yet, but I don't think it's like, is it technically track season? Spring track, maybe. Doesn't track start like in the summer and kind of go through? I don't know. Anyways, they're listed, so hopefully they will get picked up by somebody very soon. And then I also picked up this cardigan, which it's vintage, obviously, if you look at it, and it's by a brand called Trey, T-R-E-E-L-L-E, Trey L. And I just picked it up because like, this is so 90s, like so 90s and stinking cute, right? I paid $5 for it. We'll see how it does. I don't know. I was kind of thinking like Depop, Poshmark kind of crew. I'm trying to be cool here, trying to be hip. Not working very well because I'm old. So yeah, but I picked it up. I thought it was cute. So then on the 16th, I went to my local thrift store that's called Community Aid. And this one is the one that runs half price day every Wednesday, but it was a Tuesday night. My kids were dancing. So I went in, and I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. Oh my God. So this is where the haul starts to get more interesting. I found 3 Zaya items, Z-Y-I-A. Now Zaya, from what I understand, is a direct sales company that is new on the scene. They are like Lululemon quality, more expensive than LuLaRoe, but cheaper than Lululemon. I don't know, whatever. They're a direct sales thing. You have parties, they come to your, they come to your house and your family's there and you all buy leggings and whatever. So, but apparently they have a high resale value because A, people aren't partying because of COVID. B, people are sick of MLMs and not partying. Sorry. I shop from MLMs. I'm not an MLM hater. I actually sell pharmacy makeup, just casually, like here and there to people, like nothing crazy, but like I don't have an issue with MLMs, but people will buy these leggings because they're expensive. So this is what I picked up. I got these brand new with tags, black leggings. They were a full-length legging. They had the pockets built into the side. And like I said, they were new with tags. They were a little more money than I typically like to spend. They were $6, but they have already sold for $40. They're gone already. I also found these Zaya leggings in floral. They were a cropped legging. They were a white background with like floral pattern on them. They were $5. I guess because they weren't new with tags. They were only $4.99. Those are also sold. Gone. Completely gone. And I found these black active shorts. They are a women's large, 3 different sizes. It was very strange. The black leggings were a 0. The floral leggings were a 2, which could have been the same person. And then the active shorts were a large. I don't know. The active shorts were not new with tags. Neither were the floral leggings. But I was so excited to see them. Like, honestly, because I never found that brand before. And they resell for a lot of money. But the active shorts I just listed just yesterday. Yesterday was the 25th. Just listed them yesterday. Picked them up on the 16th. They're listed on the 25th, which took longer than I normally, like that's a long turnaround. I just didn't get to them, but they're listed now. I also found these Lululemon shorts. Like, hello. Found these Lululemon shorts. They're green Lululemon. They have a proper name, which has escaped me right now, but I'll put it down on the screen for you. And they had no tags on them whatsoever. And I was going through, and you know how you learn how fabric feels, and if you don't, because you're new, you'll learn how fabric feels. And I pulled them and I was like, more Zaya. And I look on the leg and there's the upside down horseshoe. That's what we call it in my house, because I always have everybody looking for the Lululemon, because I find it so rarely. I have in my life found before these green shorts, 2 pairs of leggings, 1 bra, 1 pair of shorts. This is my 5th ever Lululemon find. That's how often I found Lululemon. Like, never. And then they were only $5. Be still my heart, because they didn't have a tag, and whoever was pricing them didn't see the little upside down horseshoe, and they didn't see it on the leg, and then inside the pocket was a size dot. They were a size 2. I still have them, but they've had a lot of interest, so I don't think they will be here for very long. I also, while I was in the short section, because I was trying to source things for warmer weather, because Lord willing, spring will come. And I'm trying to get the shorts now, because they're going to put the shorts on a higher, like, price point soon, because it's going to be short season. And I'm trying to get them now while it's not still considered, while we're still getting snow. I want to buy the shorts, right? So I picked up these studded Hollister cutoff shorts. They were teeny tiny. They 00. So tiny. The only reason why I bought them is because they were $1. And they are in perfect condition. Like, I don't even think they've ever been worn. I bought them. I also bought these Lady Hagen, which I did not know was a Reebok brand. I had no idea. Bought the Lady Hagen shorts. They were gingham, blue and white gingham shorts with like bright pink, like this color pink polka dot all over them, which sounds obnoxious, but they're actually kind of cute. Picked those up, and the last thing I picked up were these Lauren Conrad shorts, LC Lauren Conrad, which I know is just a Kohl's brand, but her stuff is stinking cute. And they were only $1, and they were a size 14, so they had all that going for them. And they were like kind of almost like a dress short, like a dressier short. They had a chiffon like lining over them with the navy with the white polka dots. Really cute, and I think that somebody is going to be very happy with them. So that is what I picked up that trip. And lastly, on the 17th, I went again to Goodwill because, oh no, I'm sorry, I went again to Community Aid because the 17th was Wednesday and that was half price day. Went to half price day and was only going to buy things that made my heart sing. Like, I you know, that was my goal, is to only buy things that really were really good, which is what I'm trying to do every time I thrift. And I've been better. I've been bringing home a lot less things that have made me go, oh God, what were you thinking, Caitlin? Oh my God. Okay. So the first thing I picked up was this Star Wars dog collar, which I thought was the stinking cutest thing. And normally I would not have thought twice about looking at a dog collar, but since Poshmark rolled out their pets category, I like to try to keep something from every category in my store at all times so I can always share to a party. Now sometimes that doesn't always work out. Like when they do the big designer brands, I don't find them. I just don't find them. And I usually say that in the beginning of every video. Like, I'm a small town reseller. American Eagle is like the height of fashion here, you know, and I'm not dissing American Eagle, they're fine, but I'm just saying, like, people don't buy Gucci, they don't buy Louis, they don't buy these things as a rule. You don't find them very often. You do find them, but not often. The only like high-end thing I ever pulled out of the thrift store I'm talking about right now was a vintage Burberry scarf. And I think the only reason why it was there is because I think everybody thought it was a fake because it was Burberry's instead of Burberry, which is it was vintage. So another story for another time. Dog collar, black. Had Darth Vader on it with red rhinestones. It was stinking cute, new with tags. It was a Petco thing. Picked it up for $2. It's gone. It's sold. And I'll talk about that in another video, but he is not here with us anymore. I also found this tank top, which I haven't listed yet. It's from a brand called Earthbound. And it's a chambray, I would say tank, like button-up tank because it's sleeveless and it has this embroidery on it. It's very boho and very summery. Just thought it was really cute. I picked it up for $1.50. I also found this Fabletics tank that was new with tags. It's called the Aldis tank, and I think that's A-L-D-I-S, Aldis. And I picked that up. It was new with tags for $3. I also found this Victoria's Secret college team mesh t-shirt. And it was a Pitt t-shirt, which would make sense since we're in Pennsylvania. University of Pittsburgh is up there. So it was a Pitt mesh t-shirt that I ruined when I washed it. So it was $1, thank God. But I washed it and it came out with all these runs in the mesh. And I ruined it. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $5. Hopefully I can get a few bucks for it. If it doesn't sell, then whatever, it can go. I picked up this these pants, which I was really surprised actually to find these pants. And these are actually from Goodwill. I went to Goodwill that night too. I forgot. I just added them onto the same thing. So I left Community Aid, I went over to Goodwill and I picked up 3 items. So the first 2 that I picked up were these pants. They're nylon joggers from a brand called Toad & Company. And they were like these pants. They had these chevron print on them. They were elastic waist with an elastic cuff that actually hooks and unhooks. And they were just really nicely made, super lightweight athletic pants. And I looked at the company and it's very like big on being earth friendly and green and all that. Bought both pairs because it's like, oh yeah, this is expensive. This is nice. Looked them up online, saw that they do sell. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to buy both pairs because they were $5 a piece. And I was like, okay, cool. If I can get 30 bucks for them, that's decent. I can live with that. Brought them home and I'm looking at them and I look on the one pair, the aquamarine blue pair, and there's this stitching on the leg, on the left leg below the pocket. There's these red stitches. I was like, what the F is that? I hate when I find a flaw when I get home. And you would think I would have noticed red stitching in the leg, right? You would think that would have stuck out like a sore thumb. Well, no, not to me, not to girlfriend, who can't focus for 5 seconds apparently. So didn't see them in the store. Didn't see them until they were washed, dried, and hung on my wall and I was taking pictures of them, right? So I was like, crap, whoever owned them must have repaired them. So I'm looking at them. I'm looking at the seams and all the stitching, like the manufacturer stitching was there. It's just this red stitching and it was very professionally looking, like a very professional looking stitch, like a factory machine put the red stitching in there. Couldn't see evidence of any damage. Like, if there's a seam gone, like if there's been a hole from like a pop seam, you would see the end of the regular seam. I'm going to put pictures of it, so hopefully this makes sense. You would have seen like where the seam was gone, right? Like you would have seen where the original purple or bluish green string stopped and where it began, but the pop seam would have nothing but the red. Well, no, the original seam was there. So I couldn't see any evidence of there being a hole. So I'm like, okay, is this a manufacturer's flaw? This has to be a manufacturer's flaw. So I'm like, I'm going to list these pants. Take pictures of it inside, take pictures of the stitching inside and out. Explain my case in as much as I can because you can only put so many characters in a Poshmark listing. And I'm going to sell them anyways. Fine. If I just sell them for 25 instead of 30, Fine. I'm still going to make money on these pants because it's not obvious. Obviously, I didn't see it, right? So I'm like, cool, right? So I'm home. I'm listing the green ones. And I'm like, cool, get them up, do the whole thing, you know, whatever. Go on to list the navy blue, purplish looking ones. There's red stitching in the same place on those pants too. Didn't even see it. Took pictures of them, washed them, dried them, did the whole bit. Did not notice them until I was measuring them for listing. Like, because I wanted to check the measurements just to make sure they were the same size. Like, even though they were the same cut pant, I was just being careful, right? So I noticed the freaking stitching in that leg too. Done the exact same way. What the heck? I don't know. I don't get it. Can anybody shed, my son's laughing at me. Can anyone shed some light on this? Because I honestly have no earthly clue what the heck is wrong with these pants or why. Did the owner of these pants put this red stitching in to this pant? I don't know. So many questions about these pants. If you know anything about it, please tell me. Like, loop a girl in, please, because it's driving me crazy. I'm rounding the corner and I'm gonna breeze through the purses. The purse is quick because I gotta get out of here. I gotta pick up my kids from dance, whatever. I round the corner and there was this. Look at it! So beautiful. Okay, this is the brand Loungefly, and it is a Disney Loungefly collaboration with Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. And it's this barrel bag. And this bad boy is like in perfect condition. Perfect condition. Faux pebbled leather. I'll show you inside. I have stuffing in there right now, but perfect condition. There is not a mark on this purse. The only issue with it is it's missing its crossbody strap. It had an optional crossbody strap that is missing, but it is still 100% like you can carry this. No one's going to realize you're missing a strap. No one's going to know. You just don't have the option of carrying it as a crossbody. You have to carry it like by the handles, right? And the other thing is it had some issues with the bottom. Like it had been, I guess, stored in a bin and it had kind of been bent. But I warmed it in the dryer. So I tumbled it on low in the dryer. And then I took a 2 5-pound weights and put them in the bottom. And then just let it sit on my desk. And it flattened it right out. So we're good to go there. The bag. No one has one listed except for me that I could find. And the only other one that was listed was new with tags. And it had the wallet. And they sold for $240. So Loungefly, I will always pick it up even if it is not in perfect condition. I just recently sold a Cheshire cat from Alice in Wonderland. I'll put a little picture up here. That was in such gross condition when I brought it home. I cleaned it up. It was not perfect, but it was in a lot better than it was. It sold very quickly. The only other Loungefly item that I ever bought was a Pokemon wallet, and I got it for $8 at my community aid store. I listed it for $45. It literally sold in about 20 seconds, and I'm not even kidding. I literally listed it, hit list, and when I went over to eBay and I was typing the title, because this is before I moved to Vendu and was cross-listing, I was manually cross-listing it onto eBay. It sold. I was in the middle of writing the title, which is the first step in an eBay listing when you're doing it from your phone. I'm like, Loungefly, Pokemon, ding, your wallet has sold. It's like 20 seconds, no lie. Like, it was gone like that. So I was very happy to pick this up. $4.99. That's how much I paid for it. $4.99. So I am thrilled to have it. I hope it sells. It has got lots and lots of attention thus far, and I'm really, really excited to see how it does. I have it listed for $95. I do not anticipate getting my full asking price. I'm thinking probably between $70 and $75 is where we're going to end up landing. But I thought, aim high, see where she goes. You might get somebody who's a complete Lilo and Stitch fan and a Loungefly collector, and they might snatch it up. You never know. Plus, no one else has one. So, you know, I get to command when you have the only one, you get to command the market, right? It's good to be queen or king, depending on who you are. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. That was my haul. I hope that you found some value in watching and listening to me ramble on, and let me know, you know, are these brands that you're finding in your area? Like, have you ever found Zaya before? I haven't. How often do you find Lululemon? Did you ever find Loungefly before? And tell me about those freaking Toad & Company pants, because way. So please subscribe, hit the like button, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.